poor family. Once there was a family with a little girl called Alice and a little boy called Thomas, and of course, a mom and dad. And that family was very poor, and they lived under a bridge. One day, Alice decided that she wanted to live like normal people, so for an example, she wanted to eat what they eat, like a juicy apple, and she also wanted to sleep in a fluffy bed with lots of pillows. That night she made an announcement. She said, "I'm going to go and find my clothes, then leave, so I can find a normal person to live with. Who wants to come with me?" Me, said Mom, and me, said Dad, and me, said Thomas. Are we all in? Yes. Then let's go on an adventure. So they said of S. They decided to go alone. It took them 1 week to walk all the way to Lorne. When they arrived at Lorne, they found a family. That family had 2 little boys called Max and Nick, and had 2 little girls called Abby and Sophie, and of course, a mom and dad. That family was very rich. That family said to the poor family, "Would you like to stay with us?" And they said, "Yes, please." So the rich family took them to their golden house. After they took them to their golden house, they gave the poor family some food, and after that they gave the poor people a job to earn money. And that job was going around to other people's houses and selling lemonade for $2. When they came back, they had to say goodbye because they had enough money so they could go and buy a car and then a house. They said goodbye. Then they started walking back to Melbourne, and it took them 1 week. When they arrived in Melbourne, they found a car sales yard. They went there and they bought a new shiny black car. Then they drove around Melbourne in the new car to see if there was a house for sale. 3 hours later, they found a house for sale. It had 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1 living room, 1 kitchen, and 2 studies. It was just perfect for that family. They decided that they would buy that house. So, they bought the house, and then they decided the house needed new furniture. They got in their new car and drove to the furniture shop to buy new furniture. They bought all of the furniture they needed, got into their new car and put the furniture in the car, and drove back to the new house. They then put the new furniture where they needed it to be in the new house. They stayed in the new house for a couple of weeks and decided that this was the best house they ever had, because you see the beautiful sunrises and sunsets every day. They lived happily ever after. The end.